emotions and 20% doing. It's 80% emotional. It's an emotional thing. It's what you associate in your brain to money. And believe it or not, most people associate pain to money and not pleasure. It's the same kind of association to why. I told somebody out front earlier today, I said, do you know what the current statistic is? Worldwide statistic for lying? The current statistic is the average person lies 3 times per 10 minutes. That's correct, 3 times per 10 minutes. Now you go, what? That's impossible. No, it isn't. It's not impossible at all. First you have to qualify what a lie is. A withhold, an embellishment, an exaggeration. A white lie? What in the world? Come on, a white lie? What is a white lie? What in the world? Tell them I'm not here when the phone rings. That is not a white lie. That's a dirty old black lie. I tried to figure out who created that white lie thing. I researched it, never found it. Whoever created that was doing their outcome was one thing, and that was to be not accountable for their actions. White lie. Now, where are we today? Good grief. Ethics and integrity are a decision in the moment. They're not predetermined. Who's fueling it? Well, pretty much everybody's fueling it. Corporations are fueling it. The government's fueling it. What has to happen to change it? You have to create another pathway to change it. Now see, my pathway as a result of the near-death experience became crystal clear. But here's what I noticed. What does the average person associate in their brain to being honest all the time? What does the average person associate? Pain. The average person associates pain. So after having a near-death experience, what do you think I associate to lying? Massive pain and death. So what are the chances of me lying? Pretty much slim to none. But the average person, and as you sit there, you will think about this because it applies to you. Why would you tell any kind of lie to any person for any reason? That would be like me saying, do you like to get told inconsequential lies? Do you love to get told white lies? Anybody want to raise their hand to that one? You just love it when somebody tells you what you want to hear. No. Why do you do it? Because you associate pain in your brain to being honest. It's a neuroassociation. And you learned it when you were little. Parents, why did I give Colleen $50 for picking up the piece of paper? I rewarded her. It's a reward. Guess what everybody in this room is going to think about when they pick up paper now? A reward. Because that's what you get. Your life is just simply a huge debit card. It's a huge debit or credit card. So you get brought into this world and you're either debiting or crediting your account. It's simple stuff. It is not difficult. Now let me tell you I've got to give you a couple of these. I came up with a theory. So if I offered you right now, if I had that big old wad of money and it happened to be $50,000 in cash, and I said, okay, choose. I'll give you $50,000 in cash right now, or a penny doubled for 30 days. Which would you choose?
Penny doubled.
Why?
Compounding interest.
Why? How much is it?
Millions. It's tons.
Anybody know how much it is? $5,368,709.12. If you take it to 35 days, it's $160 million. Guess what? Money's not the only thing that compounds. And if you check, you'll find out that that compounding effect, all that money accrues in the last 5 days of the month. Before that, 2 cents, 4 cents, 8 cents, 16. Behavior does the same exact thing. Ooh, that's interesting. Behavior compounds just like money. Yes, it does. So the little piece of paper on the ground compounds into what? Trash all over the place. Lying compounds into what? Where's the dividing line? Where is it? If you don't have a foundation, and this is all about foundation. This is all about leadership, it's all about character, it's all about foundation. If you don't have a foundation and it's really solid, happen to you?
Collapse.
You'll collapse. That's correct. Rome collapsed for a reason. It wasn't accidental. This is about foundation. This is about integrity. What does the word integrity mean? What is the definition? Look it up. Wholeness, being whole. Otherwise, what are you? Divided. What does that mean? In one situation, you're honest. In another situation, you're not. It's a decision in the moment. Ethics and integrity being a decision in the moment. What sickness or disease is division? What sickness or disease is division? Cancer is division. It's cells fighting against cells. Within your body's 50 trillion cells, they're fighting amongst each other. That's because there's no foundation. There's a lady, her name happens to be the same last name as my name. I've never met her. She signed on to my Facebook page. She's written a book called Truth Heals. Truth Heals. So I'll ask the question to you, as I have for years. Who in this room thinks that lying could possibly cause cancer? Who thinks it could cause cancer? See, worldwide, when I do this, 50% of the room raises their hand. And then I go, well, if that's the case, how many believe that telling the truth could cure it? Same amount. Interesting. Interesting.